Let's talk about this playoff, man. All right, so here's a little makeshift playoff bracket that I found online with all the teams. Now, here are the games down here. You got the Bucks versus the Eagles. You got the Lions versus the Rams. You got the Cowboys versus the Packers. Texans, Browns, Chiefs, Dolphins, Bills, Steelers. As you can see, first round buys go to the Ravens and the Niners. Let's start things off on the NFC side. Bucks, Eagles. Eagles are struggling right now. They are on that struggle bus. And now they got to go down to Tampa and play a hot Tampa team. Baker Mayfield is out here playing arguably his best football right now. But I can't go against the defending NFC champs. I'm going Eagles here. The matchup of the Lions and the Rams. Matthew Stafford returning to Detroit, looking to play spoiler. I like the Rams, obviously. You know, we got the Rams franchise. Puka's playing out of his mind. Kupp is playing out of his mind. I think this is about the healthiest the Rams have been in a very long time. But the Lions are playing good football. The Lions are playing really good football. They got hoed against Dallas a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to go Lions here. Now, I think this might be the matchup of the it might be one of the top two. It might be one of the best matchups of the weekend. Cowboys, Packers. Cowboys obviously at home. They don't lose at home, but Green Bay is playing good football. I like Jordan. I think Jordan Love showed a lot against the Bears this weekend. He's got control of that offense. The wide receivers, those boys are young. They're fast. But the Cowboys don't lose at home. I got to go with the boys. To the AFC side, I was very impressed with the Texans this past weekend. I think the Browns are coming into Houston, and they're going to get hurt. They're going to get beat up. I think CJ goes crazy. I'm going Texans. Dolphins, Chiefs. This game is interesting, right? I would say that the Chiefs right now, a lot of questions. They don't have somebody who's going to catch the ball besides Travis Kelce. Defensively, are they going to be able to hang with the speed of the Dolphins, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill? But then I checked the forecast. It's going to snow in Kansas City this weekend. Give me the Chiefs. Miami can't play in snow. The fast and the cold, they just don't work together. The Chiefs at home all day. Bills, Steelers. Vegas, you might be upset with me on this one, man. The Bills, I mean, they're hot. They're hot, right? Josh is playing great, but you know, the one thing he's gonna have to limit in this next, in the playoffs, he's gonna have to limit the turnovers. The Steelers, I'm not a big fan of Mason Rudolph. I don't believe in Mason Rudolph. I don't believe in the Steelers offense hanging with the Bills. Give me Buffalo. Divisional round. Eagles, Niners. I said it before. I think the Niners are the best team in the NFC. And I think they beat up on the Eagles. Cowboys, Lions. Rematch of a couple weeks ago. This is a tough one. I'm not going to lie. This is a tough one because I thought the Lions should have won that game, right? I thought the Lions should have beat the Cowboys a couple weeks ago. They had their number. They drew up the perfect play. The refs blew the call. But I think the Cowboys come out and make a statement this week or in the divisional versus the Lions, and they get the win. AFC side, Chiefs, Bills. That's a rematch, right? I think they've played a lot in the playoffs. This one would have to be up in Buffalo. I can't bet against Mahomes in the playoffs. I can't. So I'm going to go Chiefs here. Texans, Ravens. As much as I love CJ, as much as I love what DeMeco Ryans is doing down in Houston, I love what Lamar and this offense is doing. I love everything about Baltimore. I'm picking the Ravens in dominating fashion. So now we've got the NFC and the AFC championship games. I'll start on the AFC side. Lamar versus Patrick Mahomes is going to be great TV. That might be the game of that weekend. I think Lamar's is high powered. His offense is too high powered for the Chiefs defense. I think the Ravens defense puts the clamps on Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes. Lamar's in the Super Bowl. On the NFC side, Dallas did everything that they could to get home field advantage. They got it through the first 2 rounds, but now they got to go out to the Bay. And Purdy, CMC, Debo, Fred Warner, Bosa, and them boys, they're hungry. And they're out to prove that they are the best team in the NFL. Send them to the Super Bowl. So now we got the matchup of the 2 number 1 seeds, right? San Francisco, Baltimore. Interesting matchup because I think they're 2 really good defenses going head-to-head against 2 really good offenses. I think the X factor for the Ravens in this game is going to have to be the running game. Are they going to be able to get Dalvin Cook up and moving? They signed Dalvin Cook before the end of the season. Are they going to be able to get him up to knowing the offense, what they do, and all that stuff? I think that's going to be an X factor. For the Niners, the Debo effect. Are they going to be able to get him the ball out of the backfield, in the slot, out wide? CMC, is he going to be able to run on this Ravens defense? With that being said, my Super Bowl pick out in Vegas, I'm going to have to go with the San Francisco 49ers. I think they're just, I don't know. I think they're just too good on both sides of the ball. I think they get the job done and they take the championship back to the Bay. I mean, listen, the Niners defense is too good. They're too good. I love Lamar Jackson. I just don't think they've got enough weapons to beat the Niners. I mean, it'll be interesting because if the Ravens win, both Harbaughs win a championship. My God, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't hear the end of it. I just think I think Brock Purdy is a good game manager. But y'all let me know, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl, all right?
Big shout out to all the members that support this channel. If you would like to become a member, check out the link down below.